If you do not know me and you are new to the group, my name is Jessica. I am the creator and founder of OT Genius, and we have a pretty fun episode right now. We're actually at a party hosted by Mr. Jose Martinez himself. He is actually the founder of Leading PT, and we just wanted to basically kind of talk about differences between physical therapy and occupational therapy. As you guys know, I help pre-occupational therapy students get into occupational therapy school. That's one of my goals, is to walk with you guys throughout the whole process and beyond. He helps pre-PTs as well. We wanted to just basically tackle some of these questions. I will start with the most basic one. Jose, what's PT? What's physical therapy?
So first off, Jessica, thank you for having me on. I'm super excited to come on and talk to your group. So as Jessica said, I am currently helping PT students get into PT school. That's kind of what I've built along with my partner, Victor Garcia. So we basically have a community where we serve right now over 1,400 students, and we just pretty much help them get some guidance to get into PT school, much like Jessica is doing. And I just want to take a moment to applaud you because you're doing a great job. So what's physical therapy? I truly love my profession, and honestly, I've had the privilege of working at 2 orthopedic outpatient clinics that actually have that interprofessional relationship with PTs and OTs. So where I've been working right now, our OTs see mostly wrist, hand, and elbow, and then the PTs see everywhere else on the body. But that's not exactly what PT is all about. So PT pretty much deals with everything. Our biggest goal is to get our patients to their prior level of function. We also have to be honest with ourselves, right? So we see a lot of post-surgical patients from total knees to total hips, and our goal is just to get them back to being functional, right? So if somebody's having a total hip or a total knee, maybe they weren't at that level before. So we're trying to take them at that and above from there. We work with a wide variety of populations, anywhere from adolescent athletes to the elderly. And honestly, I just love what I do. I'm a former graduate from FIU as well, just like
Go
Jessica.
Panthers!
Go Panthers! Paws up! And yeah, I'm just thankful for being on here.
Now I will chime in on what we do as OTs. I found it very interesting in his description too, that he said that in his ortho clinic, he was mentioning how in his job, the PTs see like even shoulder and everything else. But if you really come to think about it, I want it to definitely be known to you guys as well that as an OT, we too can also work on shoulder.
Absolutely. And
even to a certain extent, not even to a certain extent, like we do also work on functional mobility, because at the end of the day, we help people get to, just like them, higher level of function. But I would say, and if you want to add to this too, that really what makes us different is even the lens that we use. Us OTs, we're really focused on, are they able to get back to their ADLs? That involves also functional mobility. That involves you being able to stand for a certain amount of time and working on balance. If you're cooking a meal and you need to dynamically shift your weight to get certain pots and pans, you know, like you need to be able to describe that sort of stuff to your interviewers, because if not, then too, you're gonna sound more on the PT side,
yeah.
which is fine if you're applying to PT school, but if you're going to apply to OT school, then they may want to be looking for like a different type of answer as well. We both work on function. I remember that as an OT student, we would definitely have a lot of discussions about that, because it's ingrained in our heads as OT students that our primary goal is function, and that it's function. It was very interesting for us as OT students to learn too that PTs also work on function, and that we work together to help people get back to those things. We work on multiple injuries as OTs as well, whether it's physical or cognitive. So there's a lot of aspects to different ADLs and activities that we do on an everyday basis. Even putting on a shirt, that requires a certain level of cognitive skill. Like you could have the range of motion, but if you're putting your shirt on your feet, you're doing it wrong. I would say that's the main difference too, is kind of like the mental health aspect of things. Like, are you doing those ADLs, and are you engaging in like the social participation that's necessary for your everyday life, everyday activities?
I completely agree. So as you can tell from both of our answers, there's definitely some overlap in both of our professions. Absolutely. And again, I have the privilege of working with some great OTs, and we see pretty much the same population. It's just that
Yeah.
our end goal, we have to be honest with what the end goal for the patient is, right? So if a patient maybe their end goal is to be more functional within the home and perform their everyday ADLs from doing things at home like cooking and everything like that, that's an OT patient. At least in our clinic, that's how we run it. If we have a high-level athlete who maybe has a UCL tear and is recovering from Tommy John surgery, maybe that's a patient that's more suited for physical therapy. Again, thank you so much, Jess, for having us on. We're super excited. We're actually at a meetup right now down here in South Florida.
In the Miami area.
And we have a great turnout so far. And again, there's a couple pre-OTs here. So if you're in the South Florida area, please reach out to Jessica and get the help you need because she's awesome.
We will be having a pre-OT meetup for South Florida people in June as well, end of June. I'm going to announce the official date later on, but please do keep an eye out for that. So if you're a pre-OT, end of June, we will be having a pre-OT meetup in the Fort Lauderdale area. I kind of want people from West Palm to be able to come, or, you know, Broward people, Miami-Dade people, so I kind of want to make it a little bit more central. But keep an eye out for that, and I hope to see you all at that meetup. I'm going to take you guys inside real quick to show you what's going on. A lot of fun.
Okay.